Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good
Peace.
morning. Peace and blessings be upon you all. What do I talk about today? What you feeling like today?
I interviewed a couple yesterday. They said they was together.
Wait, I'm so proud of him. Like he is out here. He is really out here networking. Like, okay, go ahead.
They said they was together 49 years. They've been married for 46 years.
49 years.
Beautiful couple. Had one of the most beautiful homes I've seen. He retired Army. And he said a lot of things that made me think.
Like what? What are some of the things he said he don't like to do? What he do anyway?
Go shopping.
Go shopping with her? Like, or
Yeah.
for her?
Go shopping with her. He said he don't like to do too much anything outside of his home.
I feel him on that one.
So I was doing some work, and she said, my husband don't do this kind of stuff. He was raised by women. His mama. I said, okay. She said, yeah, he don't do this kind of stuff. And I said, I can't believe you don't do this kind of stuff to him. And he said, I make enough money to pay for somebody to do this kind of stuff.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'm not mad at him for that either.
she said, okay. She said the same thing.
Absolutely. As long as it get done, it get done.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, and I
For
smiled.
49 years though, like
Yeah.
what kept them together for 49 years? Like now, well, 49 years, 50 years. Yeah, I'm gonna come up. I guess that's considered old school because I was gonna say you don't hear that nowadays. People have been married for that long. What did they say kept them together? What was the glue? Give us the.
Well, we're going to play a clip. And I'll let them say it in their own words. It's not my job to quote them word for word. We're going to let their words.
That works. Downloading the HMC Digital Wedding and Marriage Planner is a must for DIY brides. It not only helps you plan your wedding from concept to completion, it also helps build a solid foundation with guidance and help in the beginning of your marriage. Download your copy today at AsilaCarterWeddings.com.
What is the most important thing that is needed to be discussed by a married couple?
What do you say, John?
What is the most important thing discussed by a married couple?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
The most important thing is that you love each other, trust each other, work together. I mean, I got a lot of answers.
Yeah, you love each other, trust each other, you got to work together. You
You
know, everything has got to be, like, you can't be this is mine and that's yours. It's got to be, everything has to be one. So when you make decisions, you got to make decisions together. Because that financially too, especially financially, because finance could break a marriage.
Yeah, I mean that's about. I had 3 or 4 for that. So I don't know.
And then you got to show love. You gotta show her that you love her, and vice versa. You know, so it don't take anything. You know, you don't have to pay any money. Just do little special things. Just say different things to each other. You know, like he's always telling me, honey, thank you for cooking for me. Thank you for, just little stuff.
Yeah, thank you goes a long way. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
He opens the door for me and stuff like that. And, he's been
Not all
doing
the
this
time. Not all the time.
but he does a lot of
Not all
that.
the time.
When you remember it.
Yeah, he
all the
does
time.
it a lot. He does it a lot. And you know what else too? One of the things you just said that you weren't going to send her out there, by herself. He goes with me a whole lot of times when I go out. We go out
But I don't want to now.
But,
I don't want to, but I do. I go out because I know, especially this time, because it's like I say, it's wide open out there now. It's unreal out there now. You got people that just out there. So especially this time, most time I like to go with her. Especially sometimes I don't, but just business time you would really want to go. Okay, next question.
And those things too, about him going with me, that's time together.
Absolutely.
That's time, It may not seem much, but it's a lot.
What is the most difficult part about being married?
Communicating.
My wife did. She just sent it to me.
The most difficult time is, you know what? I have found, because John was in the military and he was gone a lot. And by him being gone a lot when he was in the military, and then after he got out of the military, he went overseas and worked for 10 years. That was hard. That was really hard. So difficulty is that the enemy will come in and try to put things in your mind and everything. So you've got to stay prayed up, and you've got to remember that God is the head of everything, and that the enemy doesn't want, because if you are a married couple and you both are serving God, you both are praying together, you both are reading the scripture together, you got some force that the enemy doesn't want you to have. So he's going to take little stuff and he's going to elongate it and make it seem like it's something that though it wasn't. So you got to remember, a snake can get into a little small hole and he make himself big once he gets in. And that's what he does with your mind. And that's with anything. And he really does it with marriages, because he does not want to see marriages come together and be together. So you got to stay prayed up. You got to pray together. You got to, do different things together spiritually. And that's going to help your marriage to last. Put God first.
Thank you. This is for healthy marriage culture. That's what my wife worked on, healthy marriage culture. And how long y'all been married?
We've been married 42. The Vita is 42. So about 40. The Vita is 42. So we've been married about 46, 47 years. Yeah.
How long y'all been together before y'all got married?
We were together 3 years.
Wow.
2 or 3 years.
About 3 years. We were 3 years. Because I was a senior at Fayetteville State. And believe it or not, when I met him, I did not like him. I did not like that man. I really did. And he had another girlfriend. And she was with him. And he was looking at me, and I did not like him. And so, I don't know what made me come around, but I came around. But so, I worked 2 years. In that third year, so, yeah, it was about 2.5 years, 3 years before we got married.
That's a beautiful thing.
So, yeah.
May God bless y'all.
And he has really blessed us. I'm not going to tell you that it has been easy. I'm not going to tell you that we don't disagree or whatever. But the main thing you got to understand, when you disagree, don't say things that's harmful or hurtful to one another. That's one thing you don't do. You don't fight nasty. You fight, because those things are still there, and they hurt, they stab deep. So you don't fight nasty, you fight fair. And then at the same time, Don't go to bed mad and angry. Don't linger on it. You know, it's not worth lingering over, because that's what the enemy wants you to do. If you linger on something, you keep lingering on it, then it's gonna grow and keep frustrating and growing. You don't want that. You've got to let things go, because remember, God forgives you. So you've got to be able to forgive man too. I don't care whether it's your wife, your husband, whatever. You got to believe and be able to forgive, because if you don't forgive, you're going to have a hard time with a relationship.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate you.
you're quite welcome. Anytime.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
Wow, that was dope. Thank you for that, for catching those nuggets, because I think in the first few years of marriage are the roughest. You're learning how to talk with that person that you're about to spend the rest of your life with. That's what Mama Fonda was saying, that it's always constant work. It may not be hard work, but it's constant work. Being conscious about what you allow to come into your mind, the thoughts that you allow to come into your mind about your spouse. You know they're not perfect. They may have done some things, but to have those, to continue to allow yourself to relive in those thoughts is damaging. It can't do anything but damage the marriage.
Well, we've been trying to help people and keep people together, help them help themselves.
Absolutely.
You see, it says 2 down. We've been doing this for 2 years, and it's helping us in the process. Just listening to some of the stories that people say they went through, and it lets us know that we're human, and we're not the only ones that went through what we went through. You know,
Ain't going through what we're going through.
well, we ain't going through nothing really.
Well, going through something doesn't have to mean, I didn't mean like in a negative way. Going through something is just, it's the process.
Absolutely. It takes knowing your spouse.
Now
People-
that is true. That's the work that it takes. And some days that work is harder than other days. Some days it's really easy to want to, do this and be affectionate. And some days you have to work at it because of one thing or another.
Some days they are so busy editing and being online and sitting in front of the computer that that you're ready to go smash the computer and say, "Get your room, girl. I've been waiting on you all this time." But you have to be patient.
I talk about a lot of this in my free guide to getting married and staying married.
Healthy marriage culture.
Absolutely.
I would like to thank everybody that supported my wife in this venture right here. E-Planner. If you haven't got that E-Planner, go check that E-Planner out. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna say that anything bad about our peoples. I'm just gonna say it's people that we never met before that have been supporting.
Absolutely.
And the people that we do know. I don't know if it's entertainment or whatever, but continue. Maybe you'll get something from this.
Absolutely.
But I want to thank everybody that supported, everybody that gave us stars, everybody that subscribed, everybody that when she did the live sent a little couple dollars. I want to thank everybody, and you are appreciated.
Absolutely. And so for those who have gained or benefited or see themselves benefiting from our healthy married culture subscription, from the digital planner, which is not just a wedding planner, it's a marriage planner as well. It helps those couples, especially the young ones.
Thanks for the people that, the couple that we doing their wedding, in the beginning of March. We're gonna thank y'all in advance. We're gonna lay it out for y'all. It's gonna be nice.
Oh my God.
Pictures will be on the website if they allow it. You know, a lot of people.
They will.
I'm pretty sure.
This is going to be a nice one. But at any rate, you know, being able to get married and staying married is the goal, and being able to withstand all that is thrown at us. Because don't think that it's easy. Don't think that it's, look at our chaperone. Look at this. You know, don't think that it's always in feeling like a honeymoon stage, because those are the tests that God says He will put you through. You know, nothing good. You don't get good things without hard work. Okay, there's no testimony without tests. So, you know, this is our way of helping those who we reach, those who we can touch, those who God bless us to touch with His words. This is our way of helping.
And again, it's not a paycheck; it's a culture. We're not speaking on it. We live in it.
Absolutely.
We really connect with the people that live like this. Anybody that loves somebody, want to see somebody love somebody. And I'm going to say that again. Anybody that loves somebody, want to see somebody love somebody. Y'all heard that?
And want to see somebody be loved.
Asila Carter Weddings. Healthy marriage culture. Like, subscribe, support. Peace and blessings be on you.
Peace and blessings. Thanks for watching this episode of What's New with ACW. Click on the link below and join our free mailing list to receive your gift, a free guide to getting married and staying married using these 4 simple steps.